In high school, I was very stressed about public speaking. The mere thought of standing in front of my classmates and speaking made my heart race and my palms sweat. I often tried to avoid situations where I had to speak publicly. One day, my teacher announced that we would all have to give a presentation in front of the class as part of our final grade. This news hit me hard. I knew I wouldn't avoid it this time. My older friend, who had always been supportive, noticed my anxiety. He reassured, saying, "Everything is gonna be okay, you've got this." He offered to help me prepare and practice my presentation. With his encouragement, I started working on my presentation. We spent hours practicing in front of a mirror and then in front of a small group of friends. Although I was still nervous, I began to feel a bit more confident. The day of the presentation arrived. My anxiety peaked as I watched my classmates present one by one. When it was my turn, I felt a lump in my throat, but I remembered my friend's words and took a deep breath. Standing in front of the class, I began my presentation. At first, my voice wavered, but as I continued, I found my rhythm. The hours of practice paid off, and I started to engage with my audience. Halfway through, I stumbled over a word and felt my confidence slipping. The room seemed to close in on me, but I glanced at my friend, who gave me an encouraging nod. I took another deep breath and continued. By the time I finished, I had managed to deliver my presentation without further issues. The class applauded, and my teacher praised my effort. I felt a wave of relief and pride wash over me. This experience didn't just help me overcome my fear of public speaking, it also taught me the value of preparation and support. I realized that with the right mindset and help, I could face my fears. After that day, I became more confident in my ability to speak in public. I started volunteering for presentations and even joined a speaking club. My fear of public speaking didn't just disappear overnight, but each new opportunity to speak helped me grow. I became more comfortable and eventually began to enjoy it. The lesson I learned is that fears can be overcome with support and preparation. What once seemed impossible became a source of personal growth and achievement.